Shalom, Boker Tov. Rabbi Eric Solomon here in Raleigh, North Carolina, Beth Meir Synagogue. So morning Torah, not only on the Torah portion, but also in honor of Thanksgiving. So this week's Torah portion, Hayei Sarah, although it sounds like it's about the life of Sarah, or lives of Sarah, it's actually about, sadly, her death. And the Torah portion opens essentially with Abraham burying his wife. It's appropriate for what I want to say about Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is such a incredible spiritual holiday. I'm grateful that it's an American tradition, part of our practice. And it doesn't matter what religious practice you have or no religion. Thanksgiving is a time to focus on gratitude. And what I want to say specifically, to the Torah portion, is that, because it deals with death and burial, is that one of the great teachings I've learned being a rabbi, that some of the most grateful people, hear me well about this, are those who are going through suffering, sometimes illness, and sometimes even death and mourning. Now, I don't want to be trite or pretend like suffering is good. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, though, is that there are people who, through their suffering, feel lucky. They even say, sometimes I feel blessed. Because through one's suffering and challenge and grief, sometimes it's possible to dig deep and feel a sense of gratitude for the blessings one may have had before or have now that might normally take for granted. You know, I as a rabbi, I meet with people in some of the most difficult moments of their life, and no one is saying it's welcome or easy. But some people are my teachers when they are able to dig down a little deeper and say, not that I'm grateful for the suffering, but this process has made me be grateful for certain fundamental things which I didn't see before. Right now, there's so much suffering in our world, in the United States, there's our country, obviously in the Middle East. There's so much suffering everywhere. Each person is suffering external and internal. Hostages. Can we dig a little deeper, even amidst our suffering, and find profound gratitude? Not for things, not for items, but for people, for basic breath, for the chance to be alive, the chance to have love, the chance to have a country with all its faults. Just to go down to the basic places to be grateful. So, for those that are watching this who are suffering, like Abraham was with Sarah, like all of us, this can be an opportunity to count our gifts. Let that be a kavanah, an intention, as we enter Thanksgiving. Shabbat Shalom and a grateful, meaningful, happy Thanksgiving.